Welcome back to Surprisingly Geeky.
Hello, everyone. Oh, we're done.
Ignore that. Alright.
To view missions still available, press select or R to access
so,
the map, then press X to open the mission screen.
Let's talk about something. Let's talk about Big Hero 6.
That was fun.
It was. And
that's the end. Okay, continue.
That's where
Next
the conversation ends. Okay. So we went to see it in the theater when it came out.
I love going to the theater.
It's one of my favorite pastimes.
Everybody should go to the theater.
All the time for everything.
Oh, it's just a personal thing, but I absolutely hate it when I'm talking about, oh, I had a fun time, went to the theater, and someone goes, oh, I never go to the theater. Pfft, I'm not going to spend all this money for something I can just download and see on, my TV at home, and I'm like, but the experience.
Yeah, like, you go and you sit in these nice comfy seats in a nice air-conditioned theater, you get some snacks, you get the nice sound going.
It's not just that, but I mean, if you're at home, when I'm at home, I can't sit down and watch television. I feel too guilty. I have to be doing something while I'm watching television, whether it's, playing on the DS, or doing some art, or drawing, or doodling, or even scrolling through Facebook posts on my phone. I feel like I don't deserve to sit down and just watch television anymore. So you go to a theater, there's no other choice. You sit down and you can immerse yourself into the movie.
Yes.
And I love that. I love movies.
And despite the fact that we went to like art school, kind of. Yeah, I mean, it was art school. Like it was specialized art school because very specifically about animation. But yeah, it was art school.
Has someone here before?
I'm not sure. I'm actually paying very little attention to the game.
Did I not notice I was just walking through stuff and not doing anything?
Great show.
Great show!
Great show.
Good job!
So yeah, despite the fact that we went to art school and we learned about, critiquing things, and it was kind of pushed down our throats that, like, we should always be, looking for the errors and things and whatnot. Like, I can't help it. Like, I go to the theater, or even at home, usually, and I put on a movie or a TV show, and that part just really turns off, and I just watch it. I just enjoy whatever it is that I'm watching, and don't think about that stuff until, like, much later, if at all.
For you it gets bad though.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't jump across this.
But you can't.
Oh. I see. Okay, so for you to get to the point where you just sit down on the couch, and that's where it ends.
Yeah, it's true. There have been quite a few days where I would just literally sit on the couch. Wouldn't even have anything playing. Wouldn't be doing anything. Would just be sitting on the couch and staring into space, more or less.
I'd come home. Hey, hon, how was your day off? Good. What did you do today? Nothing. Well, did you see anything good on TV? I didn't watch TV. What did you do? I literally did nothing. Congratulations. Day wasted.
Totally. I'm trying to do that a lot less nowadays, and it's working to an extent, but every once in a while it still comes up. Because, as I'm sure everybody knows, it's hard to change habits. But yeah, so we went to see Big Hero 6 in the theater, when it was in the theater, and it came out on DVD recently. DVD and Blu-ray. We bought the Blu-ray, and that's not the slingshot, huh?
Do I even have the slingshot? should be part of my gadgets, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the one with the squiggly line.
No, it's got, that's the dynamo.
So we bought it when it came out on Blu-ray, and we've watched it twice since then, and
It's fun every time.
yeah, like there's been very little that I've noticed that I haven't been able to be okay with. The one thing that's kind of blown my mind though is that on our third watch through, okay, so something that I was aware of but didn't really play into my mind at all was that it's Big Hero 6 is a Marvel comic. They're Marvel comic characters, and this is like the first real melding of Disney and Marvel, kind of, since one was bought by the other. So, you know, going into it, I knew that it was a Marvel thing, and that was cool, but I didn't know anything about the characters at all. So I just assumed that, you know, since it's not just Disney, but specifically Pixar, I think.
What? No, Big Hero 6 isn't.
No, sorry. I mean, that's the thing, it's hard to say now which one it really is, because, you know, Disney bought Pixar, and then the people who were in charge of Pixar basically became in charge of Disney. So, anyway. Didn't know anything about the characters going in, so I just assumed that what we saw on the movie was an accurate representation, especially since, you know, all of the other Marvel movies have been a fairly alright representation of those characters. So on our last watch through, we started to read up on them on Wikipedia and stuff.
The best source of information.
Well,
Wikipedia.
I mean, it's not a bad source for the most part, as long as you're not, you know, doing something really important.
Alright, continue.
But so yeah, and so I was looking up stuff, and the movie and the characters have like little to nothing to do with the actual story that's in the comics. So it's kind of one of those things like How to Train Your Dragon, or the Wanted movie, or World War Z, where they basically have a name, maybe they have the character names, and then it might as well be
something completely different.
Yeah.
Mind you, I like what they did with How to Train Your Dragon, because I read the book, and I didn't really think it was movie material. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
you read it, didn't you?
I did. You like to say that I read it before you somehow, but
no, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You said that you read it before I did.
No, I said that I read it after you, but I say that the time that we read it was before you think that we read it. Anyway, back to Big Hero 6. So yeah, Big Hero 6 is definitely like a good example of that, where like I do feel like the characters and the story were bettered in that transformation, just like How to Train Your Dragon. But it's just such a weird thing to me. Like, what? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you get, you know, the rights to something that, you know, has an audience, and then just change everything to the point where it's really not even what it was.
I don't know, was it really much of an audience?
I don't know, but we might talk about that next time.
Yay!
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will be back in a second.